I'm I'm Rosie Morel, and I'm a sex and relationship therapist. I'm actually in my local park again today. I love this park. There's this beautiful tree here that I need to show you. It's just so amazing. And I'm worried about the traffic noise, so I'm really sorry if the sound quality isn't very good. But I want to show you this tree. Oh, so look, I'm sitting. It's really weird. It's right. That's my stuff. But I'm sitting on it. It's so beautiful, and it's like, and there's the park. So it's just like so amazing. So in this in this live, I want to talk about um, when you are like masturbating or connecting with yourself in that way, and the shame that it can bring up, because often we can have shame around masturbation, especially if you have a slight addiction with it. There can be a lot of shame with that. And what I want to talk about is allowing yourself to be you. And when I sat in this tree, I felt the connection of just a full acceptance of this tree holding my energy and just allowing me to be me. And basically, what I feel like when we masturbate, there's so much shame with masturbation, because when you're I've spoken about this before, but when you're growing up and you're a small child and you're touching yourself, your parents can some parents can be more accepting and kind of be like, let you do that sort of thing. But because of the kind of society we live in, parents can sometimes say, oh, don't do that, it's a bit naughty, or what's a bit silly, or whatever. Those words you will never forget. I've got this very subtle memory, but I can't really remember it, but it's a deep feeling of my mother and possibly my granny, when like telling me not to touch myself down, like they'd be like, oh, don't touch yourself down there, it's dirty, or whatever. And I had this thing that touching my vagina was dirty, like for a long time, because right through even into my adulthood, and it was like a real subconscious thing that I was like running, and I was never felt allowing. I've never felt that I could allow myself space to enjoy my body and enjoy what I was feeling, and and masturbate and feel the connection of myself being a sexual being. Now, that's because of the way I was brought up, and my parents did their absolute best, and I know they did. But there was loads of things with sex and the stigma, and I think it's just a general thing that we have with children and sex. Like, we don't know how to bridge that gap of encouraging children to enjoy their bodies, but not, but setting boundaries correctly with sex and what is right for them and what is not okay for them, so they learn. And I feel as a society we haven't quite bridged that gap, and we're sort of learning. And this is what I'm doing. I'm collecting research data at the moment, and I've worked with over 1,000 people, and it's interesting what I'm discovering. But there's so much shame around masturbation. So why I felt this tree was actually trying to say to me and to everybody, for me to pass this message on, is to just feel comfortable. If you feel like you have a masturbation addiction or a porn addiction, I watched porn this morning, and I really connected with myself and allowed myself to enjoy that porn. If you have those types of addictions and you feel ashamed of yourself, give yourself time to watch it. have a time, a discipline, or I'm allowing myself to do it this time, and it's about putting boundaries and disciplining and nurturing the inner child that is possibly making you feel compulsive over it, and then that leads to shame because you feel like you're doing something wrong or something that you shouldn't be doing. And if you allow yourself to do it in a sort of disciplined way, in a sacred way, that begins to break down any shame that you have. And it's your body, your body is the most precious thing that you will ever own on this planet. And so you need to look after it, and you need to give yourself time to enjoy parts of your body that are sexual, and giving yourself that love, connection and time to really fully feel safe to be you. So that is my message from the live in this tree, and just feeling the connection of it. I just love it. But I just wanted to talk about that and encourage people to just allow themselves to be what they want to be, like sexually, because I want to give people a safe space to do that. That's what I do with my work. I don't shun things. I don't stop people talking about any dark fantasies that they have, any shameful, dark anything. I allow it because I want to create a safe space for people to be themselves and hold that space so they can really explore the deepest, darkest aspects of themselves in the full light with someone, so they don't feel alone with it, and they feel like listened to, heard, understood and held. And that really helps break down shame, addiction, and builds self-esteem and confidence with all that you are as a human being, an adult and a sexual being. So thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, as always, my information, my website and email will be in the description of this video. But thank you for watching. God bless you all, and namaste. Bye.